All right, so today in the hot seat in the car is going to be Antonio Martinez. Really excited. I'm just about to pick him up. He's actually on a cruise, which is over there. And I've never been here, and it's really weird because I'm in basically an empty port, which is kind of crazy. So he's just got off the cruise. He's like, hey, let's meet up. I was like, hey, why not get interviewed? He absolutely crushes it in his network marketing business. So yeah, let's see what he's got to say. He is Spanish speaking. English is not his first language. So let's see how we get on. All right, here he is. Shall I have fun and just drive off? I'll let's see if he finds it funny or not. No, I don't think he got it. Come in.
How are you?
There you go, mate. Yeah, I spelled it with an S instead of a Z.
Oh, it's okay.
But it's a Spanish way, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey,
how you doing? How you doing?
Good.
Oh my
Spain
God.
7-0.
Was it good?
Yes.
Good.
Cruise is good?
Yes, amazing. Relaxing.
Chill.
So, are you excited for the game of tonight?
Yes, I am. So we're filming right now.
Oh, okay.
So
Hello.
you kind of you'll see, but you won't like properly see. But yeah. So here's the first question for you.
Oh my God, already?
Who's gonna win the World Cup?
Oh my God.
And you can't pick Spain. I don't think Spain are gonna win though.
You didn't like it? I think we were the best team in the first game.
Yeah, but you played who? Costa Rica?
Yeah. We love Costa Rica. You have a lot of followers from Costa Rica.
Sorry, Costa Rica. You were yeah, not so good. So you think Spain will win?
Well, actually, like at the beginning of the World Cup, we didn't have any thoughts of who were, like if Spain or Brazil or Argentina or England. But after the first game, we are very confident.
Yeah, that England will win. That's what you're confident about, right?
Actually, England can be second.
And Spain third, right?
I don't know.
England, Brazil, I think.
We are gonna see Argentina in the semi-finals. So.
We'll see. All right, man. So this is just for fun, right? My team, Jimmy, he'll make us look good.
Okay.
I've already explained that English is not your first language. However, since I first met you, your English is like massively improved.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for sure. When I first met you, you could speak English, but not amazing.
The thing is that I have not very bad accent, but
Yeah,
I don't have that much vocabulary. So
neither do I.
So
That's the problem. Neither do I.
that's horrible because I need to think in Spanish, then say it in English, and sometimes I don't say the right words.
Right. It's very difficult to train in English as well when you can't have the same
Yeah, actually, like
fire. What do you say, fuego?
like in our system for the trainings, we have like a simultaneous translator. So.
Nice, but you don't do the translations.
No. only to you and to Michael Hutchison.
Nice.
Like only to top people because I just want to say the right message.
We have the DJ in the back as well.
Yes,
every time we do a call, it's always super fired up. You bring the energy, right?
Yeah.
You bring the energy. All right. We'll start. Okay. And by the way, I'm just going to ask some really crazy questions, so it's all cool.
By the way, I have to say that I have watched the Jesse Lee interview.
Ah, okay.
And it's amazing.
Yeah, people like it.
I love you, Jesse.
All right. Let's. Okay. All right. Antonio Martinez is in the car. Super excited for this. Super excited. So, Antonio, when did we first meet? Was it GoPro?
Like in person?
Yeah.
We met in 2018 in GoPro.
Yeah, I remember at one point your team picked me up and started throwing me in the
That was 2019.
That was
Oh my
2019.
God.
That was the year that you spoke at GoPro.
Yes, and you know, I got kicked out of NGM.
Really?
After that, I got kicked out because all my team were like screaming, jumping, and like I started throwing $100 bills. They went crazy, and the security came to me and said, you are making this like very crazy. We need to kick you out. I was like, no, sorry. And all my team like put in front of the security, not to Antonio. I was like,
But by the way, I'm already lost.
okay.
They can't see what we can see.
Okay.
But we are not on the proper road, and we're not in the desert, so I don't really know where we're going.
The thing is that,
Oh no!
Oh my
This
God.
is not good. All right, so we fixed the camera for now. It's probably going to keep coming on and off and on and off. I just know it. So how did you get started in network marketing?
actually, like when I was 22 years old, like 11 years ago,
Yeah. Oh, getting on now.
I got introduced by a network marketing company in Spain.
Uh-huh.
It was from a United States company.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't like, didn't know what to do with my life.
Mhm.
So I say, I'm gonna see how it is.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
Yes, but then I like, it amazed me, all the trainings and everything, and that's what got me in love.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't have my purpose in life. Like I didn't like to study, and the only thing I did when I was young was playing golf.
Yeah, me too.
So
That's it. That's all I did.
when I saw network marketing opportunity, I was like, this can be it.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I started like doing a lot, like watching a lot of trainings, and I fall in love with the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. Like, and that's the best thing that happened to me in my life.
So when you joined, like looking back, do you think like, oh my God, I was so bad when I started?
Oh, for sure.
Like a proper amateur.
Yes. like the thing is that no one believed in me, of course.
Right.
Like that's something that happens.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is that because like everyone says in the success story,
Mhm.
like I was really poor,
Mm-hmm.
and then now I'm millionaire.
Yeah.
But I wasn't poor at that
Mhm.
time, so I live with my mom,
Mhm.
and I have everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the money wasn't an issue.
Yeah.
So I was very focused on my training,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't care about the results.
Yeah, there was
So-
no like desperation
Yes.
to have to make €1,000
Yes,
a month,
yes,
otherwise you're gonna
yes.
have to quit.
That's something I like to say, because like most of the success stories, they say I came from nothing to everything.
Yeah.
And if I made this,
Mhm.
you can do this.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Well, I was the same as well. So like, although I wanted to make $300 a month to pay off my like debts, I was still living at home.
Yes.
My mum and dad lived in a multi-million-dollar mansion.
Yeah.
Like life was kinda, I don't want to say easy, but it was definitely comfortable.
Yes.
So I didn't have the why that makes you cry,
Yes.
you know? So what do you feel was the thing that changed you from like, oh, I'm just gonna kind of give it a go, and I'm just gonna learn the industry, and I'm just gonna like, you know, build some skills, to like, I'm going all in? Like, because whenever we speak, it's like you're on a cruise just now. You just finished your cruise, and you're like, right, network marketing, come on, network marketing. That you're just
Yes.
obsessed with it, like you were with golf, right?
Yes.
So what was the thing
The thing is that I, since the beginning, because I started in network marketing just to have something to do
Mm-hmm.
with my life, but then I realized that I can do a life.
Mm-hmm.
And my first why was like, I need to give the same lifestyle that my parents give to me. So I need to work really hard. And then when I don't know if I can promote, but the time when I say I'm going all in and I'm never gonna quit until I'm 7-figure earner was in GoPro 2017.
Yeah.
So
what was it? Was it the closing? Because I know you and me really like the closing of how the GoPro and how events end.
Yes.
Was it the closing where it just hit you in the chest and you were like, oh my God, I can do this?
Yes. The thing is that during the GoPro, because you see a lot of people from different kind of like
backgrounds, countries, sexes.
Yes. And they are all 6-figure, 7-figure, a lot of success stories. And I was in the back, like
right at the back.
You know where are the bathrooms?
Yeah.
I was in front of the bathroom. So I think I was like, I remember in that GoPro, Eddie Warre give away a R8.
Yeah, because wasn't it his or Marina's car or something?
And they did an auction for something, and I was really close to the R8. Every time I was watching the R8, I was like, this can be mine, this can be mine.
Yeah.
So.
And how many people were at that event with you?
5.
Like, there was you and 5 people?
Yes.
So there was you and 5 people, so there's like 6 people at the event, and then you went to the event in 2018.
Yes, and the thing was that in that event, we realized that we need to do something with the team, and then when we sit together and we decided to create the system that right now is blowing up.
So you have the same system today that you had in 2017.
We created in 2017,
and then it's
after
still
GoPro, and now is Rockstar system.
So what is that system? Like, what is the basics of that system?
Okay, we do conference calls every week, like three conference calls plus one of the company, plus a leadership training in the YouTube channel. Also. Sorry about that. So they can learn about the company, they can build leadership skills. Yes.
And then the third one is
2 presentations.
2 presentations about the service, about
the company.
Yeah, nice.
About the vision. And then we do special trainings with special guests like you, and we put like 900 people.
Yeah, the fit. I remember
because they have the culture, you know, of connecting to the Zoom calls.
I remember before COVID, we did one with 3,000 people.
Yeah.
I remember being in Germany and like looking at the chat, and you were getting everyone to put 7 or something, and it was just you know, like when you're in casino in Las Vegas and you pull the handle, or you press the button, and like the wheels go so fast you can't see that. This was crazy. This was crazy. So okay, so very nice.
Okay.
Just tried to kill me.
People in Dubai.
Yeah, they don't know how to drive, bro.
Oh my God.
No, there's no lanes here. It's just like, oh yeah, they'll know what I'm doing. Okay.
Look this.
Okay, so you have like the calls, the leadership calls, the company calls, the presentations.
Yes.
And you just plug people into those calls.
Yes, and when we start that culture, like the thing is that in that GoPro I decided to, because my business was starting to blowing up. So I was thinking I want to be a 6-figure, so I can be in the States.
Yeah.
So that was my goal, and I started working really hard, like crazy hard after that GoPro, and we make it happen. I like in 2017 I did $20,000 in commissions.
So you had 5 or 6 people at GoPro 2017, and you made $20,000.
Yeah, that year.
Crazy.
2018 I made 242,000.
And how many did you have at GoPro?
150.
Whoa, you went from 5 or 6 of you to 150.
Yeah, and Eric Warren invited me to be a panelist. That was when I met you.
Yeah.
So
2018.
that was really crazy. But then in that GoPro, Eric Warren said, oh, we are gonna have $1 million Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the
So
$1 million Hall of Fame, yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go there. So we, like, the business went crazy before COVID, and I went from 242,000 242, I don't know.
Yeah.
To 1.2.
Wow.
And I went to panelists to Poland.
So, and how many people were there? Because you had the biggest team represented at that event was your team.
Like, it wasn't all from my team, it was like from my company.
For the company,
we were like around 2,000.
Jeez. So you went from 5 people to 150 people to about 1,000, so 2,000 people, did you say? 2,000?
Yeah.
To 2,000 people, and you went from $20,000 to $242,000 to $1.2 million. 2017, 2018, 2019.
Yeah, crazy.
It's absolutely nuts.
But the good thing is that it's not about me, because like our system, like my sponsor that is Jorge Torres, like he's the best. Like Jorge Torres is crazy, and also Juan Ricardo, he's one of the top leaders of the team, and we have built like a lot of leadership, but everyone of our leaders, we never had results before in network marketing.
So a lot of you had done network marketing in the past, but you'd never had the results, and now you do.
We create all our leadership in our company.
Wow. And so what do you think that the reason for that is? Because you're focusing a lot on development, you're focusing a lot on leadership, you're focusing a lot on vision. Do you focus a lot on what the company actually does in terms of the product and the service, or mainly the people?
The thing is that we are very lucky with our product, because like everyone loves our product.
They're in the travel space.
Yeah.
Right? So they're in the travel space, and one thing I was going to say to you was COVID. Yeah. I think everyone watching this would think, oh no, you went from 20,000 to 242,000 to 1.2 million, and then bang, COVID hit. You clearly went down to 0 then.
No.
So what happened during COVID? Like, did your business like survive? Did it nosedive, or did it thrive?
It grew. It didn't grow as much as before.
Yeah, of course.
It's still growing. Like I didn't miss the rank during COVID.
Crazy.
But the good thing is, because before COVID, we create a system on Zoom calls, on conference calls. So for us, COVID was like, okay, now they cannot say they are not home.
Yeah.
So
they've got no excuse now.
Yes.
Oh, I'm busy.
Yes.
Busy doing what? Watching Netflix.
Yes. So we start doing more work because we were at home.
Had enough. Like, what else? What else would you do?
So that was good, and the company, because like the company didn't went down. Like the company still grow. We didn't grow as much as before COVID. But now that we passed COVID, we are in the numbers of before COVID. So it's like crazy.
But also, like, you've been building up to this moment. So, like, obviously, you go from 20,000 to 242,000 to 1.2 million. The idea of it then going to 2 million, 3 million, 4 million without a dip is very, very unlikely. Yeah. So the great thing is you built so much leadership, because when I follow you guys, like, and I see what you're doing in Costa Rica or in Spain or in Italy or in different parts of the world, like, it's very clear that you're getting as many people on the stage as possible. Yeah. And it's not always like an elevated stage, you know, they're just the one speaking, and they're not just speaking, standing still. A lot of them are very confident to walk around the audience and to walk around the stage and to get the photos and the videos, and they know what they're doing when they get that content as well, right? So you've been preparing for this moment without wanting it to happen. So when it happens, no one wanted to leave the unity, right?
The thing is that we create, like, in our system, we create a culture of big event during 6 months.
So like every 6 months there's like a big event.
So 6 months Latin America, 6 months Europe, 6 months Latin America, 6 months Europe.
Right. So they've always got something to plug into.
Yes, and each time like we do a lot of like in our events. Like the good thing that I think we have is like, even though we are the top earners, we are not like the rock stars of the event.
You're right, yeah. You put it onto someone else.
Like everyone is like, because we know that our success is because of our team. Like we are guaranteed, like we are nothing without them, and we are nothing without the company. We are nothing without everything that is outside of us. Like we only put the work on.
And how did the events go during COVID? Did you have to cancel? Did you have to postpone? Did you have to change?
No, we did a lot of online events.
Yeah, right.
Like the company did one online event. We did big trainings with you. Like we do like special guest trainings, and also our system continued working. Like 3 presentations, like instead of 2 like we have now, we have 3 or 4. I think in COVID we have 4 presentations a week.
And on the presentation, what did you share? Like what it is, like what the system is, the community, the events.
We just talk about the lifestyle that you can get by traveling, and also we
sell the dream.
What we do is like you are jumping into a community.
Nice. So lifestyle, travel, community,
and you are gonna surround yourself with positive people. You are gonna surround yourself with people that they know what to do.
Right.
You are gonna surround yourself with people that they are very focused in their goals. So it's like, if you surround yourself with 5 millionaires, you can be the 6th. But if
exactly.
you surround with 5 drunk people, you can be a drunk people.
So there's 2 things that's very clear for those of you who are watching. First and foremost, if you are watching, make sure you smash the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up as well, and let Antonio know what you like best about this episode. I'm sorry if it's a bit rocky and a bit shaky and the camera's falling down all the time.
For sure they love my English.
Yes. So let's do it in Spanish then. Hola, me llamo Frazer. No, that's we're gonna keep it in English.
Actually, you came from Marbella now.
Yeah, I did. Patatas bravas is muy bueno. No, that's not right, is it? There we go for you. I love it. So for me, it's very clear now. The 2 things: system and events.
Yeah.
So you're building event to an event. So obviously it was GoPro 2017 to 2018 to 2019. Now it's Latin America, Europe, Latin America, Europe, Latin America, Europe. And then you have the system of, so there's always, every single day, there's something for people to plug into, whether it's leadership or company or presentation, or guest speaker slots or whatever it might be. What's the third thing? Is there like another thing? Because obviously you've got this system that's just working and people are just plugging people in, and you're not changing it as well.
No.
It's the system, this is what it is. Because I think a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm bored. I know what I'll do, but I'll change the system. You know, I'll change what I'm doing because like I'm bored. But you're not, you're just keeping the system what it is. It's working. There's a McDonald's sign over there. They haven't changed their system for forever. So you have the system, you have the events. What else? Is there anything else that you feel that you've done? Because your team, it's so, I'm probably going to answer it for you. It's probably community, isn't it?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it's probably community. I would say the third thing.
Yeah, like for me, like Juan Ricardo, for example, that we are very lucky to have him here. In his team, he has like a special community. Like we are not like, oh, you need to be with us. We need, like each leader have their own community. Like they in Spanish is panteras, but they call themselves as panthers.
Panthers. I love it. Like Black Wakanda forever.
Yeah. Nice. But like each leader have their own community, and then we all know that we are all from the same community. Like the Yes, you remember at GoPro?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Yeah. And everyone in the community knows, like, Antonio has like a thing where I don't know the words, but it's like da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Nuestro único y genuino yes.
Yeah, and everyone in GoPro did it.
Like now in Japan, because
they're doing it.
they are doing it.
In Japanese? Or in Spanish?
They learn how to say nuestro único y genuino.
What does it mean?
It's like our unique and genuine yes.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yes.
So you have like the main community plugging into the same system, plugging into the same events, but then you have like sub-communities.
Each leader, they have their own meetings with their teams.
Nice.
They create their own events. But everyone knows that they have like their mom, that is like our system. And here, like I want to say thank you to all the leaders, because
for sure,
they are the ones that make the system better.
Well, that's it. So, and Juanrico, you do like masterminds, don't you?
Yes.
So like, how does the masterminds work? Because every time I go onto Instagram, because I follow these guys, like I think they're amazing. Every time they'll get like a video and they'll do this. And it's like, watch this, and then they'll flip the camera around, and then they'll be on like a Zoom call with, you know, like 20 people, 50 people, however many people. How does that work? Like, how do you do these mastermind sessions?
For me, this started in COVID. It was like Antonio said, everyone is at home. Okay, time to do things. So we started to connect daily to tell what we were doing that day, how was the work, how was the results. And then I realized a lot that people can learn a lot from the other teammates. So I started organizing masterminds to show the people that had results, teach to the others what were they doing, how were they doing those tasks, and this built a beautiful community inside of our movement that literally helping a lot of people. It was like the inner circle that, for example, you have, but it started to grow to anyone can join, anyone can listen, and you can discover what is working. You know, sometimes a lot of people say in network marketing, oh, I don't have the people to talk with, I don't have results, this is hard, oh, it's COVID, people can't travel.
Excuses.
You know, like a lot of excuses. But when a teammate appears and says, hey, I did this and it worked, and I was able to recruit 5 customers in 1 week, or 1 customer today, and I did this exactly, step by step.
So I love it. So then obviously you're sharing stories, but also, because one thing in network marketing that a lot of, I would say, not amateurs, but just something that is just in the industry, is there's too much training. So like, you're just training for the sake of training, and I'm not asking you, like, what do you need to learn? Like, what are you challenged with? Because your challenge might be lead generation, and I'm teaching you leadership. Or your challenge might be, not you guys, but like, for example, you might be challenged with, I don't know how to do an Instagram reel, and I'm talking to you about promoting events. So at the mastermind, people are getting their questions answered. Right, and they're talking about things, so they're having breakthroughs like all the time. So if you're watching this and you're not having a breakthrough, be very, very mindful of what your challenges are. Write them down, like, I'm challenged with this, and then seek clarity and guidance from your mentors or from your community. And if you don't have a community, look to be a part of one. There's lots of communities that you can join online. It doesn't have to be inside your company, it can be outside your company as well. So system, events, community, anything else? Energy. You guys, your guys' organization is very high energy, isn't it?
Yes. And also I think one thing that, because the industry is everything changes, and these times, like, everything changes, and one thing that it works very good from us, and remember of Jessie Lee, like, since I met Jessie Lee, she's in the same company, same, very focused, and the thing was, the difference of Jessie Lee with the rest is like the hard work.
Work ethic.
She's always focused. So if someone tells me what's your result, it's like, I'm always working. Like, we did an event in Valencia, like in November, November 8th, I haven't went back home since that day.
And what?
October 8th. October 8th.
So October 8th, and now we're the end of November. So you haven't been home for like 7 weeks?
And now,
6, 7, yeah, 7
now
weeks.
I'm flying to Miami, and I will not come back until second week of January to my home. So,
but that all started with like a massive amount of belief that you could, but you had to see it. You didn't like just have it. You had to go to the event.
The thing is that right now the people say, and probably to Jessie Lee, because I'm saying a lot of Jessie Lee because she was the interview before you had, right?
Yeah.
And I love Jessie Lee. But then they say, oh, Jessie Lee is paying the price because she's like the top earner. But I know Jessie Lee, she has been working hard since the minute one.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
It's not just right now. Like right now, because I have more money, I can fly in business.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit it makes it a little bit easier, but you know, no one saw the beginning of it.
Yeah, but I went to travel and sleep in the floor.
Yeah. You know, a good analogy of this is if I was to ask someone like who the favorite actor is, and they go, oh, my favorite actor is Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor. The majority of them won't be able to tell me what their first movie was.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what was Chris Hemsworth's first movie? Oh, Thor. No, he wasn't famous. He might have been famous for Thor, but it wasn't his first movie. In fact, his first movie sucked. His second movie sucked. Third movie, he should have quit as an actor. Yeah. Like, it's the same story. It's the same story, and it's very interesting that's the case. So yeah, you've gone from sleeping on the floor to be sleeping lying flat in business class.
Yes.
How does that feel?
Amazing.
Of course.
Right now I'm gonna do my longest flight. It's 16 hours and a half from Dubai to Miami.
To Miami, it's a big flight.
Yeah.
But when you can sleep,
yeah, it gets better. But I was like, I'm only gonna sleep 8 hours. What am I gonna do with the rest?
But do you tell that story? When you're at your events, when you're speaking to your community, do you share the story from the beginning of like, hey guys, like this is a photo of me sleeping on the floor, or this is what life was like when I slept on the floor? Actually, in the last event, like Santiago, that I want to talk about him.
Santiago.
His name is Santiago.
Yes.
2 Santiagos.
Yes, Santiago.
Wow,
Santiago.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. He's from Puerto Rico.
Wow.
And the thing is that my first trip to paying the price was to Puerto Rico with him, and I have no money. So I was like, Santiago, the only thing I can do is work, so bring me people. and Santiago shared the history, because now they say they all see the Antonio Martinez superstar, but the people that they just joined the business, they don't know the history of Antonio Martinez. So sometimes you have to tell them that we are paying the price since the beginning.
Yeah, it's funny as well, because there's a price to pay for every prize.
Yeah.
And what you focus on is what happens. So, like for example, we're here in Dubai, so I can mention it. Red Ferraris. In fact, when I saw you before you went on your cruise, you'd hired a red Ferrari, right?
Yeah.
It was super cool, really nice. But like the majority of people will go, oh, the red Ferrari, it's 300,000. I don't know how much it is. $300,000. Like that's crazy. Even if I could afford it, I never would buy one. They focus on the price, but they don't focus on, you know what? One day I'm gonna have that. One day I'm gonna have that car. One day it's gonna be mine.
What can I do?
Yeah.
To have it?
What can I do to have it? But you know, if you want the prize, you've got to pay the price. You know, you can't just be a six-figure income earner, like by just, oh, you know, like I'm just gonna go to GoPro on my own every year.
Yeah.
You can't be a 7-figure income earner. Oh, I'm gonna bring like my top 5 leaders with me. No, you've got to go. You got to go all in.
One day, a mentor that I had in a training, he say, if you want to be a six-figure earner, you have to have 100 people from different lines in a international event.
That's right.
So if you do that, the next event you need to focus and have 150.
Yeah, just grow from meeting to meeting.
So if you do 2 events with more than 100 people in the same event internationally, you will be a 6-figure earner.
You know, I love that, because I think we're running an event in Dubai in April, April 2021,
Yeah.
22. And some people, they come and say, oh, it's in Dubai. Can I not just stream it? And tell you this, there's one very powerful moment that anyone can have in their business, but not everyone has because they focus on the price too much. When you're sitting on the plane after you've gone to an international event and you're taking off from Dubai to Valencia, direct flight, you're sitting in economy and you are shaking with vibration in your seat because you're thinking, I want to be able to do this every weekend. I want to be able to fly and travel to anywhere. And that is the moment that your life changes. But most people just go to their company event that's in their town. Yes, it's in my town. It's in Valencia this month.
No.
Means I don't have to travel. No, traveling is is where the breakthrough comes.
And also I think Dubai is one of the best places to do a network marketing event. And you know why? Because like right now, I feel small.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Like,
crazy.
I feel like I need to work really hard
Yeah.
to be here.
It's funny you said that, because Jessie Lee, when we interviewed her, she was also like, you know, Lamborghini is a van. A
Yeah.
Lamborghini Urus is like a van here.
Yeah, it's like I rent a Ferrari, like you say, but it was like $600. It was like
Yeah.
they give me like a Ferrari, like I give you a piece of meat. You know? So, but the thing is that if you are in network marketing and you surround yourself with success people and you start having another type of conversation that you are not having in your own town, and you get the training like for your event here in Dubai, and you see all these big buildings or these fancy cars, you get the training for having the abilities, and you only need to focus in hard work.
Yeah, just hard work. That's
Because
it.
that's the important thing about network marketing. Like when I went to GoPro in 2017, I had no money.
Yeah.
Like my company paid me the ticket to go there.
Wow.
And I have a history that I didn't have. I was in the stratosphere in that day, and we didn't have money to pay the Uber, so I went walking 15 minutes to the convention center.
From the stratosphere to MGM, was it MGM or what was it?
Convention center.
Oh, the convention center, yeah.
Yeah, and
Wow.
it was crazy. But then I surround myself with all, and I saw all these legends in network marketing, Alex Morton, Austin Godse, they were like with me. I was like, what? Are you crazy? And
Environment beats will, yeah.
yes, and then you say, the only thing, I got the abilities, I got everything, I got the training, I only need to put it on.
Yeah.
I only need to put the work. So that's why I recommend to fly to the events and of course surround yourself with success people. Like,
But I think that's it. It's for the guys, for you guys watching, like, what's your next steps? It's know your system. If you don't have one or you don't think you have one, like, speak to someone in your company and ask them, hey, what's the system? If someone doesn't know what the system is or they can't tell you what the system is, then it is not a system, right? So know what the system is, know your next event and get to your next event, whether it's in your country or not, it'll be absolutely worth it. Know the community. Like, be a part of the community, give value, like we're talking about with like the masterminds. Don't be prepared, don't be worried or concerned about raising your hand to say, hey, I've got this challenge. I struggle with this, I'm not good with this. It's like, hey, I'm faced with a challenge, I feel like it's going to lead me to a breakthrough. Here's what it is, can anyone help me? Amazing, there'll be people to help you. And then just always have that work ethic, that strong work ethic. These guys are really great. I want you to go follow these guys. How do they follow you on Instagram?
Jake R. Torrico 4.
Jake R. Torrico 4.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
GR
JR
Torrico 4.
Torrico 4. All right, they'll find you because you'll just pop up. You're a beast.
Antonio.m.r.
Antonio.m.r.
And I have a lot of fake accounts.
Yeah. So make sure it's the most legit one. If you're not sure, just message Antonio and say, Antonio, hola, is this your real account? Can you send me a voice message?
Yeah. And
Like-
another thing that I will suggest apart from that is don't go to the events by yourself.
Yeah.
Like, tell your teammates who wants to go to the next level and come with me to the next event. So like if you after this video you decided to come to Frazer event in Dubai, say I decided, but who in my team wants to come with me?
Yeah.
Like make a contest. Like let's say if you sign 5 persons the next 3 weeks, I help you to come with me. Invest in your business. Like I had a conversation with the owner of my company, and he told me, Antonio, the best investment you will make is the investment in your business.
Always, always, always.
And then you will make money in your business and you will lose it in the business of the other people.
Exactly. It's great. It's amazing.
So if you can make an investment, make it in your business, make it in you. And the only thing you have to focus right now after watching this video is what I'm doing to improve my life for the next years.
I love it.
Because your situation right now is what you create before. But you can change that by the action you will make today. So if you are not in Dubai event, go there. And also you are going to GoPro virtual event.
Yeah, I'll be streaming in from home to GoPro.
My God.
I know.
Crazy.
It's you know, it's funny, like, because if I was to go watch football, if I was to go and watch Liverpool play at Anfield, let's say I watch Liverpool versus Valencia. It probably won't happen for some time, but let's say Liverpool versus Valencia. It's Anfield.
Never say never.
Never say never. I will.
Or Atletico Scaldes. Let me do something.
Yeah. So Antonio used some of the commissions that he made as a marketing business and has a football team.
I prefer the followers that I can get here. I prefer go to the
go follow them. So how do you say the name of the team?
Athletic Club Escaldes.
Athletic Club Escaldes.
From Andorra.
From Andorra. They are the best team in Andorra.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. They'll be in the Champions League very, very soon. So Liverpool versus Athletic Club Escaldes. All right. I would never buy a ticket on my own. I would never buy one ticket to go see the game. No. I don't want Liverpool to score. You're going to beat us 5-3. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be 3-3, and then you're going to score in the 89th minute and the 91st minute. I'm going to be with you there, and we're going to be like, yeah, you won, but no, Liverpool. Anyway, I don't want to celebrate on my own.
Yeah, it's like,
I want to turn to my friend and be like, yeah.
Like, remember what you were saying before, like in your travel back home, when your legs are shaking, imagine that moment with your teammate.
Exactly. You vibrate off each other.
Yeah, creating all the strategies. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Let's do this. Let's do
Hold
this.
each other accountable.
That's what happened in the GoPro.
Yeah. Everyone,
because
the 5 of you, 6 of you,
and say, oh, we need to create the system. We need to start working every day. We need to do a conference call for the team. So the magic happens in the events.
That's amazing.
Don't think of anything else.
That's it. Hey mate, this has been amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Muchas gracias, mi amigo.
Thank you.
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Basically Spanish.
Thank you very much. I admire you for everything. I've been following you since the Ninja Networker.
Yeah.
And since the old times. So it's been amazing being so lucky to meet you in person in
many times.
2018 and now came to Dubai with my friends because we came for the World Cup to a cruise, and it's amazing.
That's good.
I want to thank you, Frazer, for everything you do for the industry.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, Frazer.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate you. Well, guys, hope you got value from that. If you did, let me know in the chat, but also share this with someone and go and follow Athletic Club Escaldes as well.
No, but I need to break a record. So if you are watching this, I want to have the more likes in the interviews. I want to have the more comments in the interviews.
I would say that.
And please share with all your teammates. The more value we give to the industry, the more people they will find you and create your team. Let's go.
See you guys.
Vamos a despedirnos con nuestro único.
Yes.
Okay. Nos vamos a despedir con nuestro único y genuino.
Yes.
¡Viva, papi!